Hand safety. Hand injuries at the workplace are very common, like cut, scrapes, punctures, etc. Approximately 10% of the injuries that occur at the workplace are hand-related injuries. Employees should follow following points to avoid hand injuries. 1. Employees should hold the tools lightly while working at workplace. 2. Employees should check the guards on machine before working, and guards should have on every machines. 3. Employees should always wear appropriate gloves while working at workplace. 4. Don't misuse of any tools, because it may be cause of hand injuries. 5. Employees should always use padded grips to avoid vibration of tools. Hand injuries. Hand injuries at the workplace are very common. At workplace, hand injuries can be caused through misuse of spanner. Approximately 10% of the injuries that occur at the workplace are hand-related injuries. Employees should follow the following points to avoid hand injuries. Employees should never strike a spanner with your hand. At workplace, employees should never use spanners with cracked or spread jaws at workplace. And remove all damaged spanners from workplace. Employees should never use a spanner as a hammer at workplace. Employees should never use a spanner too large for the nut, because it may be causes of hand injuries. Hand tool safety. Hand tools may look harmless, but incorrect use of them can cause injury to employees. Every year, approximately 8% of the injuries that occur at workplace are hand tool related injuries. Employees should follow the following points to hand tool safety. Employees should keep all tools in good condition at workplace, and time to time, they should be cleaned. Employees should not use damaged tools at workplace. At workplace, employees should use the right tool for the work. Before using equipment at the workplace, employees should read the guidelines related to the equipment and use the equipment accordingly. Employees should use the right personal protective equipment at workplace. Knife safety. Knives are a tool we use every day. When used correctly, they are very valuable, but when used incorrectly, they become a very serious hazard. Up to 1/3 of all hand tool injuries occur while using utility knives, and it only takes a second of inattention to become severely injured. At workplace, employees should follow the following points to knife safety. Before beginning a task with a utility knife, determine the correct blade for the task at hand. Stay focused on the task at hand. Do not be distracted by others working or talking around you. Always use a sharp knife. Sharper blades require less force and give you better control. Employees should always keep knives oiled and clean. Only hold the knife by the handle. Do not distract or startle someone who is using a knife. Employees should wear appropriate personal protective equipment like cut-resistant gloves, safety glasses, etc. Always use knives only for their intended purpose, like cutting. Hand truck safety. Hand trucks, dollies, and carts are carriers designed to safely and easily transport material a short distance. As with carrying loads by hand and with vehicles, handling loads with hand trucks, carts, and dollies can pose hazards if they are not used properly. At workplace, employees should use the following tips to stay safe while using a hand truck. Employees should follow proper lifting techniques to place the load on the hand truck. Do not load the cart high, allow for a clear view ahead. When loading the hand truck, employees should keep your feet clear of the wheels. Hand trucks should not be used where there is an incline of more than 5 degrees. Move at safe speeds and keep the truck under control. Keep hand trucks in good repair and inspect them daily before use. If there is a mechanical problem or defect with a hand truck, report it immediately and get it repaired or replaced. At workplace, employees should use hand trucks with hand brakes and knuckle guards when possible. Don't walk backward while moving the truck. Employees should use right personal protective equipment while using hand truck. Pinch point safety. Pinch point is any point at which it is possible for a person or part of a person's body to be caught between a stationary object and moving object, or between moving parts or objects. A pinch point not only can cause injury to a limb or body part, but can cause a person to become trapped or pinched between the two objects. At workplace, employees should follow the following points to stay safe. Employees should verify all guards are in place and effective. At workplace, employees should identify all potential pinch points before starting work. Employees should always verify the equipment is de-energized before starting any maintenance work. Stay alert and keep your eyes on the task you are performing. Always know where your body parts are. Employees should review operating manuals and work procedures before starting work. These may identify potential pinch points. At workplace, employees should wear personal protective equipment while working.